Alright guys, just trying to get organised in the shed because it just keeps piling up with stuff. So we just got boxes in from the States. We got 2 remote control manifolds. So they're all remote controlled, the soap and the water, the SH, the water is a straight through line. Super pump Sweet 16, we've got 2 brand new ones in the box over there. We have 6 of these manifolds. So you can change them to whatever you want, but we got 6 of them, and we got some water boss guns that I bought from the States. I got 4 water boss guns down there that I brought back from the States. And then we got that's all the bits and pieces. Got a whole bunch of manifolds and stuff to build. All right, so day 4. What we're doing is, this is a spray-crete driveway. It goes all the way down to the road there, and then there's a second driveway down there. So what we're doing is washing it, doing a bit of acid wash to get rid of this. So we got some organic runoff from all the floods and stuff, and all the minerals coming out of the soil there. So we're going to acid wash all the way down, get rid of all that marking, test out a few chemicals, see which one works best. There might be a bit of discoloration in that, so we'll find out once we get down. You can see down here, same thing again. You're going to have to pressure wash right on that edge, push those rocks back. There's still a fair bit of moisture sitting on that lip. So what we want to do is kind of just chop those rocks out to get that water down into here as much as possible. What we want to try and do is get it into that gutter, if we can get it down there, because it's all been running down onto the side here. So, and then we got all this we'll give all these rails a good clean out and blow all that out. So we've got all that to clean up. And then what we're doing is dropping acrylic sealer on top of it once we're done. So this driveway over here, so it's like a U-shaped driveway. This one over here is not as bad. You've got a little bit of runoff coming off the grass. So a little bit of runoff coming off the grass. But what we can do is just use a turbo tip and just make a little edge right around down there. Just to clean that up. Once again, clean up in here. That'll be a good before and after photo. Clean up that edge where the track is. And then you can see all the runoff coming down through here, down to there. So we've got a fair bit of cleaning to do. Just going to do it in sections, and then see what result we get. So we're going to start up the top, start up the back, and work our way down. So all the water runs down the driveway. So if that's ready to go up the top there, we might stop pressure washing, seal a section up the top there, have a test run, and then slowly work in. The idea is to try and maybe get one side done today, but it all comes down to those stains and how easy they come out. So only way to find out is to get into it. All right, so this area is coming up quite clean. There's still a couple of scuff marks and stuff. Something's going on there. Sucking in water or something. Anyway, so that's the dirty section. That's been cleaned. You see a light line there. Over here under the truck, you can see that line. What we're using is John's chemical from Melbourne, Restore. I've had pretty good success with that. That's Evolving Elements. Pretty good success with that with taking off rust before. So what we got, we're just doing a test run. We've got a little spray bottle. We've got 10 to 1 in that spray bottle. And we got some little pot plant rust marks here. And we're just giving them just a light scrub on those edges. And I sprayed it on there, and then I just gave it a scrub just to agitate everything. So we let it sit on there. We're gonna give it a rinse in about 10 minutes because there's a bit of rust just on there and coming off there, coming off those gal things. So we're gonna give it a rinse, and then what we'll do is we'll bump up the test. We might do like a 3 to 10 mixture, just to spot spray the bits of rust. The main thing was the test to see if it damaged the coating, and if it doesn't do that, that's fine, that's excellent. And we'll just do just a little spray on there, and then we'll just give them a little scrub. So the idea is trying to remove those rust stains before we seal. Then once we come down here, everybody thinks pretty good. There's a couple of spots here and there where it's coming up out of the Rio, but yeah, we just get slowly, little bits and pieces, test everything, come back to it, let it sit, test it, and see how we go. Alright, we're 50-50 at the moment, so we're only spot spraying where the rust is the heaviest. All the light stuff come off with the 10%. So there and there. So just going to let that sit and dwell for 10 minutes. We'll go wash a bit more of the driveway, and then we'll come back and rinse that out. Right, so we're slowly getting down here. We're not getting everything off because the staining's been there for quite a while. But you can see how much we're getting off. We're going to do another acid wash on this section up here just to try and get the bulk of it off. We'll downstream the driveway as well. So multiple cleans to try and get it to a stage where I'm pretty happy, and then I'll seal it. As you can see where they've tried to clean it before. So we'll keep going. I was just flushing out this channel in here, and then we'll see what we can do down here. All right, so we got everything cleaned. We're starting to seal. Still a bit overcast, but we've got a bit of wind around. So we're just gonna try it. We got all in here cleaned, which was great. So this side of the driveway is dry because that's the side we did first. We're gonna seal this side up around the back. And then if the rain gets to us, then we just got that side to do. They'll just drive in and out on this side while I wait to do that side. But we're gonna try it today and see what happens. But we're using Silver Seal. SIF seal, so I'll show you in a little bit, but we're just going to race up here and seal a bit more of this. Okay, big J. So we're going to try and sneak in that little unit job. What's the time now? 3:30. Sneak in that little unit job that we were meant to do yesterday, but this is all dry. Let's have a quick look. It's a bit hard at the moment, but if I've got a bit more time, I'll try and start setting up some tripods to do some time lapses. But you can see it's just still wet in the pockets, but all this is dried out. It's not fully dry, but it'll be dry enough for later. I can walk on it. It's still a little bit slimy, but it's come up really good. So this side's still a fair bit wet. I just finished that top section, so we can sneak down the side here. This will dry out the same as the other side. So really nice, easy, pretty good. Try not to leave too many footprints. But we use a Silver Seal, a green one. Did these little papers there. So Silver Seal. That that back in the drum box and pack this up. Got a little bottle there, we'll grab at the same time and take off. So I didn't stop because it was 4 o'clock, 10 past 4 when we got here, so it's only taken me 35 minutes. Just cleaned that top level and around the back, all the gutter and fascia. So nice, easy, quick clean. We just took off a bit of black around the 55 as well. Cleaned all the stairs, all the pathway down to here. So it's not neat and tidy for the next person to come in. And then, yeah, we're just waiting for the water run out of the hose, and then we'll wind this up and we're out of here. So let's just do a recap of the last couple of days. Been going crazy. Big seal job today, so we got that all finished. We were just offered aged care, not this one, I've quoted this one already to repaint roofs, but we just got offered a massive job repainting roofs. It's like north of $75,000, pointing and 3-coat system. So we're going to go look at that on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that one next week. We'll walk around that one, have a look at that one, jump on the roofs, have a good look around it, because big jobs like that, you want to be nice and thorough. The rain's just starting to come in. We were offered a $150,000 contract to paint a block of units, which is, you know, I think there's 30 units in that one. And we had that big acid wash. So like $250,000 worth of quotes out within the last 2 days. And then we had the big seal job from the Oaks that I've got to price up tonight and send that through. So that'll be 5 digits as well. So big jobs coming through off the website, and the rain's coming. So we're gonna head home. Absolutely knackered, had enough for the day. So we'll move on tomorrow, because we finished the seal job today. Tomorrow's a loose day because we only got one job left. So we might jump on to our waiting list. There's a couple other jobs there I can jump onto. So we might look at doing them as well.